Miranda Valentine, and we are gonna whip up a batch of lemon cardamom pancakes. Technically, they're lemon cardamom coconut pancakes because we are using coconut flour. So should you have a gluten-free person in your life, or if you are a gluten-free person, or you just wanna check out some coconut flour, here we go. I have the recipe for you. Let's get started. So how about we start with our dry ingredients? Okay, ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Let's start with our cardamom. So if you have dried cardamom, amazing. I don't, so we're gonna do it ourselves. So I'm gonna get like, oh, they smell so good. So I just have to get the little bits out of their pods. I want like 5. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. Where's the, it's already a long day. Okay, so you're just gonna, see? So you're gonna get the little, look, it looks like little peppercorns. How cute is that? So that's what we're needing. So just get those out. They smell so good. Again, less labor intensive, obviously, if you already have, you know, ground cardamom seeds, but I don't. Okay. Oh my gosh, they smell amazing. And then I'm just gonna kind of smush here. If you have a mortar and pestle, that would be great. I don't, so I'm just gonna do what I can do. Or you could use like a little spice grinder. If you had that, you could pop that in there too. But again, we're just working with what we've got. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I don't want to lose any. Come back. Come back, cardamom. All right. So we're just, whatever, let's just smush it around. We just, okay, so in this moment, I really wish that I had a spice grinder here in the kitchen, because that would make this a little easier. This is okay. Okay, here we go. All right, that's better. So we're gonna pop this in here. Lovely. And then I need 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. Dun, dun, dun. And I also need 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay. I love pancakes so much, and I love absolutely switching up. So if you just, I'm making a mess. If you wanted to do lemon cardamom pancakes, you could use whatever your favorite kind of regular pancake batter is, and then you would just add in the cardamom and the lemon zest that I'm gonna do. You can do the same thing. So you can do this with whatever powder you want, no big deal. Okay, now I'm gonna do 1/4 cup of coconut flour. Let's pop that in. So again, this is great if you're gluten-free or gluten-free guests or friends that you want to make a nice little treat for. So let's whisk this all together. We want to make sure everything's incorporated. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Smells coconutty. I'm into it. Something that would be nice too, I'm not doing it, but you could, I'm not going to do it, but it would be nice, is if you added in, you could do some shredded coconut. You could also top this with shredded coconut when you eat it, which would be delicious. Okay, let's move on to our wet ingredients. So dry first, then wet. So I have 4 eggs. Okay. I did not remember to get a bowl for my shells, so that's okay. Oh, okay, I just got a shell in. So little trick, if you don't know, if you get a shell in, you can chase with the existing, well, usually it works there, no. Sometimes they're more stubborn than others. Okay, there. So instead of your finger or like a spoon, which will never work, you just chase it with the rest of the shell and it will grab it for you. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So we're gonna get these 4 in here. Pancakes are my favorite, and I think that you can have them any time of day. Like my favorite. Okay, so let's whisk these all up. If you wanted this to be totally vegan, you could do, you know, coconut oil instead of butter, and you could also do almond milk instead of regular milk. I'm actually using almond milk anyway. So if you wanted this to be, nope, that wouldn't work because of the eggs. I take that back. This isn't gonna be vegan in this current iteration. Okay, so I have the butter in and the milk in, and I'm stirring, getting this all ready and incorporated. Lovely. Now we are gonna do some lemon zest. This works for me. And just pat, pat, pat to get it all out. Good stuff. Give it another wick. Give it another whisk. Lord. Now we're gonna dump in our dry ingredients. Mix this all together. All right. Now once this is done whisking, I'm just gonna let this sit for about like 5 minutes and kind of hang out, and then it will be ready. Hey guys, all right, our batter has had a second to chill, so it's thickened up a tiny bit. I have my little pan over here ready to go. It's greased, I have butter in here already. Little trick that I use, instead of like trying to do this, like I'm a tiny person with a bowl for a giant, you can just grab either, I have a half a cup right here, you can do a quarter cup. It just helps to like portion out your pancakes. You could also put it in like an old squirt bottle. Some people do that, but that's a little more thought and advance into it than I do. All right, it's a good sizzle. But look, see? And then it's perfectly round versus the way sometimes I do it. And I just kind of put that back in there for now. Okay, so just check this out. All right. It'll start to do the pancakey thing where it starts to kind of firm up on the edges. This side's getting way more warm than this side, so turn it if it does that. So I have these copper pans, and I noticed that like the handle's so heavy, it like smushes down, and one side will cook faster than the other. All right, let that chill for a second. So you can start to see when you look at it, you'll notice that you'll see that it's cooked and there's just a little bit of uncooked batter on the top. And you just wanna, if you have a normal pan, you won't have to keep turning it the way that I do. But you'll just wait until it's mostly cooked on the bottom. Always check, you don't want it to be burning, but we're good here. It smells amazing, super lemony. I can see the cardamom, which I'm really excited about. That's what you're looking for. And then the top, there's barely any like kind of raw, essentially batter on top. So we're good. So now we're gonna flip it. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. We're just gonna kind of kiss the other side. Now you could totally serve this. Maple syrup, you know, you could do shredded coconut would be delicious. You can have it plain, which is what I'm gonna do right now. Just gonna check the bottom again. You're just kind of kissing. You never kind of cook on the other side as long as you did the first side. It's just not necessary. Perfect. All right. Flip this onto the plate. Beautiful. Turn my heat off. Okay, look at that. Beautiful, fluffy. We barely used any flour, right? We used a quarter cup of flour, and it was the coconut flour, obviously. More egg than you would typically do, obviously, in a traditional kind of pancake batter, but check out the consistency. So it's nice and, you know, it's not a super duper fluffy pancake. Thicker than a crepe, it smells amazing. Ooh, the lemon is incredible. And you just get like a little zip, kind of this little peppery zip from the cardamom. This is incredible. This is a sophisticated pancake. Good job, you. This is nice. Really easy to make, right? It's just, you could use your regular pancake batter. All you're doing is switching it up with some lemon zest and some cardamom. But the coconut flour is really, really nice. So if you want step-by-step instructions so you can make this yourself at home, head on over to mirandavalentine.com. Everything will be for you all set up there. Until then, I'm gonna keep eating this fancy pancake, and I will see you next time. Bye.